Abdul Lawendy was a merchant at that farmer's market in St. Jacobs. His family started the business 35 years ago, and he's been working there since he was a kid. He lost 2 stalls in the fire. Abdul joins me on the phone from Waterloo, Ontario. Abdul, how overwhelming a day has this been for you?
It's been a very difficult day for us, to be honest. It's quite devastating. You know, I heard the news at 9 a.m. in the morning with one of my neighboring vendors. He sent me a message on my phone and said, you know, did you hear that the market was burnt down? And I was shocked. The first thing that I said was anybody hurt? Is everybody okay? He said, nobody's hurt as of now. We hope that no one's hurt. We haven't heard anything. And I said, well, how bad is it? He said, the whole main building's burnt to the ground. So I left what I was doing right away, and I went over there. And it's like I said, it's overwhelming. It's very shocking.
And when you saw that entire building was a pile of rubble, that must have been difficult, considering your family's been there for 35 years.
Yeah, I've got quite fond memories. I love that market. You know, that market's a piece of my heart. And this year alone, we had 3 generations of the Lawendy family working in that market. Mm-hmm. So it's, you know, my parents started that business, and they started off with one small stand selling pastries, and then it's grown into multiple stands in different markets and festivals and multiple restaurants.
So when you passed on this news to your family, what was their reaction?
You know, being a restaurateur and being in the nature of the business that I'm in, you know, you struggle a lot, right? There's ups and downs. Some
mm-hmm.
years you have good years, and some years you have bad years. Some quarters are better than others. So we're able to handle things like this. We've been trained and to handle this type of a situation with financial loss. For us, the main concern was the staff, because we're like one big family.
Yeah. Right?
So yesterday I was telling my staff, okay, our business is doing well and we're growing and we need to hire 10 more people.
Wow.
And now today, I called an emergency meeting at 9 p.m. tonight, and I've been racking my brain today. I found myself sitting in a car in a parking lot at a grocery store, just thinking for about an hour, what am I going to tell them? You know, I got employees that have been with me for over a decade, and some of them just bought homes. Some of them are just starting out in their lives and just got married. Some of them, you know, have kids and are about to put their children through university. What
did you tell them?
Well, I haven't told them anything yet. I'm going to have to speak to them tonight at 9. They know about the incident. Like I said, we're all one big family, so everybody's understanding. My concern is not that they'll be, you know, upset with the situation, right? It's something that nobody's out of our hands. We can't control it. Mm-hmm. It's just my concern is, you know, what's going to happen to them after, because I can't retain the employees right now. I don't have work for them.
Final question for you. Have you thought about rebuilding? Because while you cannot control what happened, perhaps, you know, you can control what you do about it.
I have no problem with that. Rebuilding is 100% the direction that we want to go in. We're praying that it'll be a smooth transition, and we're very optimistic about it, and we're hoping that we're able to deal with the situation in a quick and timely fashion. So for us, the community is behind us, and everybody's involved in that market. It was a big staple of everybody's lives here in Waterloo, a big staple of everybody's lives in Ontario.
Yeah.
Right, it's a destination spot, and if we can get everybody on track, we're ready to rebuild.
Abdul, you've helped me to understand how big a deal this is, in fact, and the ripple effect. I want to thank you for your time, and I wish you the best in the days ahead.
Thank you very much.
That was Abdul Lawendy, a merchant at the farmer's market, and he spoke with me from Waterloo, Ontario.